suppose for this week, kind of looking back, I suppose as a province and as a setup to the Ospreys game, obviously 12 wins in a row now. But in terms of what you've, I suppose as a collective, what you're taking from that and then into the Gloucester game, what are the learnings? Because you really have to dig deep.
Yeah, definitely. A bit around our breakdown, probably Ospreys went quite hard there, made it quite messy at times, got quite a bit of change in terms of turnovers and sort of field position as a result of that. So that's going to be a big area for us this week, improving on that. And it's probably been an area where we've seen improvement year on year, but maybe slipped a little bit recently. So that's an area we need to keep improving at. In terms of the 12 wins, I think we've had some pretty good seasons like that in the past and haven't won anything at the end of the year. So it's the work is still to be done. It's great having the wins and getting results in a row, but we need to keep improving. And we can put ourselves in a good position to win trophies at this time, but we can't actually do it. So it's about keeping improving, and the results are important, but improving is the main thing.
Yeah, and it's a final one for me, just in regards to obviously the Gloucester as well. Obviously, you had a brilliant win against them the last time you met, but obviously the circumstances of the game, and as you say, you're taking it one game at a time. Do you look at that victory sort of as a bit of an outlier, just given the circumstances around it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a much tougher test this weekend, both in terms of probably they'll field a stronger team, we imagine, and it's away from home, early kick-off. Kingsholm is quite a hostile place to go. From what I've heard and seen, so it's going to be a different challenge altogether this week, I think.
Thanks, Caelan. Best of luck.
Cheers.
If I can hop on there, Justin Tracy from RT Sports News. Caelan, just a quick one on your own form, and I suppose the improvement you're seeing kind of almost month on month, but certainly season on season, what do you put that down to?
A good environment and good coaching, largely, I think. I'm very fortunate that both here and in Ireland we've got very good people in charge, very good competition amongst both squads, so you know that you've got to keep improving, that there's people right there behind you who are performing very well as well and training very well, so you've got to be at your best, and you got to keep getting better. And I think that's probably the main one, the internal competition, everyone pushing each other, and the standard just keeps going up.
Is there technical things you can bring to the game, from your time with Paul O'Connell at the Ireland setup? Is there anything there that can, I suppose, give you those very small incremental improvements that are required?
There's kind of slightly different ways of looking at things in camp and here, but a lot of similarities as well. Some of the kind of breakdown stuff, or there's certain drills even that you might do pre and post training that you take from one camp to the other, and even that some guys from different provinces are doing that you pick up in camp, so there is a bit of crossover from that.
And just obviously the game away this weekend, looking forward to kind of keeping that momentum going. Is it becoming more difficult week on week? We saw how the game against the Ospreys went to keep that winning run going, or how much of a conversation is that within camp?
It's kind of the week to week focus, so we had big Interpro games there, obviously Europe before that, and there's been different focuses each week. Ospreys was our first home game in a while. We knew that they're playing with confidence lately and that it was going to be a tough battle, so we are happy to come away with the result, even though it wasn't the best performance. And then now it's exciting to be back into 2 weeks of Europe, proper away test against a very good team who are fourth in the Premiership, and came very close to beating Saracens there at the weekend. So it's an exciting time to be playing.
Yeah, it should be a belter. Caelan, thanks as ever, and good luck with the weekend.
Cheers.
Hi Caelan, Jerry Carring here, Dublin City FM. Just looking at your own game at the moment, say, and the back row with Leinster is so competitive. Does that sort of spur you on every week, or is it can it be intimidating at times?
No, I think it's kind of enjoyable, really. There's probably a little bit of pressure, but it's good pressure in a way, and everyone's kind of feeling it, and everyone's helping each other get better as well. It's the kind of internal competition that I spoke about, but I think everyone sees it in a positive way, and they know that it's helping each other get better and raise the standard across the board.
And this fixture against Gloucester at the weekend, do you think they're going to be a tougher opposition at home? Obviously, in the RDS, it was a fairly easy victory, but obviously they'll probably feel a stronger team. So are you expecting more from them?
Yeah, definitely. As you say, at home, they've had lots of good, strong performances there this season, coming fourth in the Premiership, like I said. So they are a quality team. You can see from the recent games against the likes of Saracens and London Irish that they've got proper quality. I've been obviously looking at their back row, naturally enough, and there's a lot of quality there and a lot of depth there as well. So it's going to be a tough one.
And just finally for me, in terms of Leinster being the team to beat now, everyone's trying to beat you. Does that put a pressure on itself, on everyone, on the players, management?
Yeah, I think so, but I think at the same time it's also exciting, and it's probably the position we want to be in terms of trying to perform each week and trying to win trophies. We didn't do that last year, and there's still a lot of disappointment from that, and the ambition is to do that this year, and to do that we need to keep winning. So we know we need to be at our best week to week and keep performing well and keep improving.